Hi, and welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. Today, I'm going to be opening Primitive Gatherings October 2025 Quilt subscription box. I'm super excited to get this box, and I know you will be too. So let's get started. At the end of this video, I'll show you how I'm doing on my other boxes. You may have seen in one of my recent videos that I did have a procedure done on my shoulder, and I'm thrilled. It's doing so much better. I should not have put it off. And because of that, I got a little bit behind on some of my projects, but I am steadily catching up. But anyways, let's get to the box. So, ooh, this is exciting. We have got a pattern called Allspice. Ooh, this is exciting. I'm going to take it out because of the glare. It's night here, and I love living in a log style home, but I have to admit it can be a little on the dark side, but I still love it. So the pattern is Allspice, which requires, wait for it, a pumpkin spice gathering jelly roll. Oh, this is fantastic. I love, love, love this line. Isn't that beautiful? Ah, so, so pretty. So let's see. Allspice finishes at 78 by 78. It requires a jelly roll, 5.5 yards of a light solid background, a half yard for binding, and 5 yards for backing. So this is a beautiful design. I don't know if I'm going to do this pattern though. I'll be honest with you. I have got some great jelly roll patterns, and I'm thinking I might use this for one of those, but I will possibly use one of my other jelly rolls for this and switch things around. Do you do that? Let me know in the comments if you switch things up like that. I love to think outside of the box, and I'm sure you do too. Let's see, the next thing we've got here is a Quilty journal, and there are looks like 4 different designs, and this one is a blue with some really pretty baskets on it, and I actually love these baskets. I recently loaned some of my quilts to the Blairsville Quilt Guild's antique quilt turning, and one of them was a basket quilt, and they loved it because the baskets were all going in every which way, which some of these seem to be going in one way and some in the other. And I actually told them I thought I might like to try to remake that quilt, and they asked me would I make the baskets go in every which direction, and I thought, sure, why not? I'm always all over the place too, so this is great. And it's just a little journal. I have started to keep my quilts written in a journal as I make them. I started that I guess about a year or so ago. And I write the quilt that I'm making, if it's for someone, whose pattern I'm using, what fabrics I'm using, little things like that, time track, when I send it out to get long-armed, when I finally finish it, and so forth. And so when that journal is filled up, I'm all set for the next one. So that's awesome. And let's see, of course, we've got the caramels in here. And Thrive. Thrive is the 1-year project. It's using Pam Buddha fabrics. I love her stuff. It's very up my style way. And we're going to be making some more stars and flying geese unit, looks like, and the square in the square unit. So let's take a look at these beautiful fabrics. This is pretty. This is kind of a plum color. I like that. I will, of course, photograph these and put them on my Facebook and Instagram page. And I put my works in progress on there too, and even some of my outings, so you'll have to go on there. We recently had our Apple Fest weekends here in LJ. This is kind of a nice deep red, and so that was really great. Brings a lot of visitors to the town here, but it puts a lot in our economy too. So this is really pretty. It's kind of a slate blue. And then this is, I'm not sure if this is a navy or a black. It's a little bit hard for me to tell in this light, but it's really pretty. I think it actually goes with the projects from last month, and I'll show you those. It does. One of them was a green with a stripe, and so look at that. But I like that. So here, anyways, here's where I'm at on the last month's box. I've got all my flying geese units done, and I believe I did put a picture of these on my Facebook and Instagram page, but if for some reason I forgot, I'll check and see, and if I did not, I will be sure and put a picture of these on there. But I'm really pleased with how these are all coming out. I'm using, of course, the itty bitty backgrounds. And I'm enjoying working with these color combinations. They are really my style. Then of course we got the square and the square units. So that one, the black, and kind of a lavender. And then last but not least, the star blocks. So by the time I post this video, I am hoping I will have a real hand quilting frame. With my shoulder the way it was, I just wasn't up to keeping up with some of my projects, and I had to kind of take a step back. And I've also been trying to finish some of the projects that I put off. And one of the things I really want to do is hand quilt the Stepping Stones quilt. And so a friend of mine's got a real frame for hand quilting that I'm going to be getting soon. So I'm super excited about that. And I'm really looking forward to trying to get that quilt hand stitched and finished. So fingers crossed that I can do that. The other project I've been working on is actually last year's year-long project that I did not finish. So I know I, in the past videos, had showed that I did all of my half square triangles, and I think I may have had these finished by then too, but I do have all the center stars finished, and I've even finished a few more blocks. So here's a couple more that I've got finished. I love these. And I'm just going to use this same fabric that I've got here. It's kind of it's a cone of snow, and I've got a nice 108 wide back that I'm going to use for my back for this too. So this is kind of my catch up on my projects and stay up to date with some of my other projects before I start some of the new ones. So I love that jelly roll. I will probably set that aside and continue to work on these other projects first, but come fall of next year, that will be done and I will be ready for it. And of course, I will be sure and show you on my YouTube channel what I made with that. In the meantime, let me know what you're working on in the comments. And if you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And of course, I would love for you to share my channel. It's how I grow my channel. And I do have a Facebook and Instagram page, so be sure and check me out there. In the meantime, happy stitching and do what makes you happy. I know I do. Thank you all for subscribing to my channel, and I really appreciate each and every one of you.